You're on? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You are welcome back to our Takeitback show. It's Takeitback, and we're reaching you live from the city of Lagos in Nigeria. And just as I was about starting, my co-host tonight is just arriving. She has just gone to see her father, and coming to the studio right now is special. Please give her a round. Hey, mama. This splendid dress you have on tonight. Say hello to our
Hello, viewers. Hello, Takeitbackers. Take it back.
Action.
Take it back.
Action.
AC.
Take it back.
Take it back.
Action.
We're
Thank
ready.
you so much. You know, we like to start with political developments, and so you have an update. What is going on? The argument is still between Atiku and Buhari, being who is the worst between the two of them, between the lifeless and the armed robber, money launderer, and of course the clear choice, which is us.
Absolutely.
So I read something today on Twitter. Is the ultimate response to Atiku when he was greeting someone. He was, condoning with the family that the guy died due to armed robbery on their way from Port Harcourt. And this guy, I don't know who he is, responded to Atiku, said, "Well, thank you. That's the first casualty of your Port Harcourt sharing of dollars."
Your bureau de change.
He said the armed robbers, of course, were waiting for the guy because they knew that you had shared dollars in Port Harcourt. So, if someone can find the tweet and that thing, please send. I'd like to read it verbatim. That guy needs a Nobel Prize and clap back or whatever it's called. But before we start tonight, I just want to greet those people who donated after we left yesterday.
Take it back.
Action.
So, Mafoiton Margaret Omolere donated 10,000 naira yesterday. Ojoye Lukman Bayonle donated 5,000 naira yesterday. Ogundele Ayodeji Kolawole donated 5,000 naira. Ayawale Abdul Olaji 10,000 naira. Omonira Omoyele Jude. You know that guy?
Yes. So this must be his
Jude.
fifth donation.
He just kept donating. The guy couldn't go to sleep. And yesterday our highest donation was from Fondren Logistics Limited. 105,507.
Take it back.
Action.
AC.
Take it back.
Olorun Toba Deyemi La Crown donated 10. I know La Crown. He donated 10,000 naira. This is also his third night of donation. 10-Star Logistics donated 5,000. Abraham Korede Jacob donated 5,000 naira. Festus Umudi donated 10,000 naira. And Ajibola Shegun donated 2,000. Sena Koja donated 10,000. And up to this point, she has not asked to collect it back.
Do you think it's safe to spend it now?
I'm going to keep it until... Ademilu Ayodeji Isaac donated 4,000 naira. Mogaji Oladele Samuel 2,000 naira. Timothy Oliver 20,000 naira. Godsons Investment Company Limited donated 10,000 naira from E4 in Ogun State. And then there's Word Remit. This name, I think the person mentioned his name. We'll find out from the other side, which is 10,380 naira 23 kobo. From Olorunwa Simon is 5,000. Timothy Oliver again did 50,000. Temidayo Aki donated 5,000. Inabulele Anthony Ezegbe 5,000. Olade Ibrahim Olawale 5,000. 10 Star Logistics again from E4 donated 10,000. Olamo John Bemishola 20,000. Soyibo Adeluga Laba 10,000. Abe Moses 10,000 261 naira 00 kobo. Our own Adelaja Gabriel Oluwakayo de 10,000. And he has not waylaid me yet. This is 10 Star again did another 5,000.
Thank you.
Thank you.
40,000 that 10 Star donated yesterday. Kola Ole Haruna 10,000 naira. No clapping.
No clap.
Ajayi Akimbo did 10,000 naira. Enyola Adeboale 10,000 naira.
Yes.
Olani Benjamin 10,000 naira. And the last person was Jerry Ajakaye 8,000 naira. No, actually,
Hitler.
there's a Hitler here. This Louis Hitler. The amount was not specified. I think it's 10,000 naira. We should find that. I can find that. So before we go too far, I have those who have donated higher than, I think we said
50,000.
people have donated more than 50,000 and above. So we have Oluwakmomile Oloyede, who used to be president of the student union at the University of Lagos. After I left, 50,000 naira. He did this in May. This is Pius donated 150,000. Edegbe Cynthia donated 270,000 naira. Tokumo Sophia Peter in DC, I remember him, is 70,680 naira 00 kobo.
Thank you.
Mr. Dan Lekon donated 200,000. Obi Unwogugu donated 100,000. So in May. In June, Salama Suji Alati Lehin donated 100,000. Pius again donated 100,000. Ganiyu Tiamiyo 250,000. Ganiyu Tiamiyo another 250,000. Yes, same day. Oba Gideon 72,629. Magnum Merchandise Limited 100,000. Johnson Adeyeri 100,000 naira. This Kurudu person just didn't tell. It's another 200,000. That deposit from it, an ATM. Same location 300,000. So 500,000.
Take it back.
Action!
I think these people are just, they want to remain anonymous. And Julia Okemute, 50,000. Pius, 100,000. Yakubu MS, 400,000. Balogun LO, who gave 500,000.
Wow!
$500,000.
There's Lekon Balogun, 97,000 naira. Ganiyu Tiami, you gave another 250,000.
Action!
In June, Ganiyu gave 1 million naira.
Wow!
Full disclosure, here we're only counting people who donated 50,000 above, because we'll still go back to everybody. So we're in July now.
Yeah.
And I remember we started. Biriak gave us 285,000. 285,202 naira. And Olawale Teslim gave 250,000. Okoye George gave 50,000. Yorinde Akintoye gave us 200,000. William Tayo gave us 50,000. Lawali Teslim gave another 500,000.
Take it back.
Action.
Action.
Ekutine Ayapo Grace gave 500,000.
Take it back.
Action.
In August, Wahid gave 2 million naira.
Take it back. Take it back.
Action.
That's the next one. Wahid gave 2 million naira. Olorun Femi Adedoyin Adeleke gave $1 million naira.
Action.
All these people disappeared. Lawansin
Disgrace, Buhari,
and Atiku
Atiku.
and their money.
Successive.
Lawansin Abidemi class, schoolmate of mine gave 100,000. Salami Osuji Alatile again gave 150,000. Bodunde Onimola gave 200,000. Jegede Tajuddin gave 501,000.
Take it back.
Action.
The London group,
Yes.
that's a
That's
Fini
what
Jegede,
I-
yes,
Yeah.
he gave, right, that's the one who gave. So this came from the UK group, so you know, it's all the UK group
Yeah.
donated that amount.
500,000,
Yes, half a million that time.
Wow. Take it
Napoleon,
back.
Action.
Napoleon Obeyde donated 50,000.
Yep.
Kinsey Nadi donated 90,849 naira 70 kobo. There's a Raymond Odunlami that gave 200,000. Yes, that's from California. Yes, that's California, that Odunlami. And somebody just said from SAL to Shore, just definitely trying to remain anonymous. 50,000. Laya DME 100,000. 100,000. Babatunde Olatundu 50,000. And Adebayo Samuel 50,000. This is from Unity. This one I think it says Ebo Neku. ZIB is 70,469. In September, Babatunde Olatu to give another 50,000. And they Adebayo Samuel 50,000. Alashinu Stephen Olorunfemi 50,000. Akinropo Kayode Jose 50,000.
Take it back.
Action.
Take it back.
Action.
Yunus Babatunde Olatu did an award remit of 50,000. Olale Matthew 100,000. Ojo Augustine 100,000. Salama Chimechi Osuji Alatileye get 200,000.
Take it back.
Action.
Okoye Oliver Chisholm 50,000.
Revolution now. Yes.
Ogunaike 150,000. 100 I get 281,000. Yeah, Fondren gave another 200. It already gave 281,600 as of September.
Revolution now.
Yes, I think the person though, he said the transfer is from Ola Olukoni. Adeniji Oluwatosin 99,860 naira. Okay. Misty deposits. Wow, we didn't know you had that much money.
You better talk now.
Baba
Give me 5 naira.
again did 50,000.
Give me 5 naira to complete.
There's a location from ATM in Lagos, 100,000. Another location from
Take it back.
Action.
that location also gave us 300,000. No name. So we're in October, right? Our highest donors in October is one ATM, 100,000. That same ATM for 200,000. Yes.
So 600 here.
600,000.
600,000 from the same location.
Wow.
The same ATM at the same time.
Ola Duni, 100,000. Chimezi Osuji Alatile again, 200,000. I get business venture, 50,000. Olabode Babajide Adegun, 250,000.
The gentleman that was sat right here.
Yes, as he came here,
That's
that's
the
Babajide
250.
Olabode. Yes,
Yeah,
he
that's
came
the
to this
gentleman.
place, sat down, and gave us 250,000
On
right
this
there.
Wow. Take it!
Olatuji Abimbola Folajimi, 50,400 naira. Láyẹni ẹni afẹ́ la mọ̀ a ò mẹ́ni tó fẹ́ 200,000. So that's we just had to do that so that we can show appreciation to people.
AAC! Take it back!
And
Take it back! Action! Good all the time.
all right, so
Let's get it
yeah,
started.
let's get it started after this. My phone is overheating from all this problems, all these donations. Good stuff. It's a good problem to have.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so tonight we'll introduce ourselves to you again. My name is Omoyele Showore. I'm the presidential candidate of the African Action Congress, AAC.
Take it back! Action!
We are the only presidential candidate in town that is not counterfeit. You know, the rest of them counterfeit. Buhari, counterfeit. Atiku,
counterfeit.
yes.
Fellow counterfeit.
Hello, say hello
No,
to
those ones are our people now. They will
yes,
join us later. Don't go after them. It's not necessary. Those are our people. So our telephone number, the telephone number you can chat with. I urge you to chat. Right, chatting is what is important because if you call us, we won't be able to pick the calls. Is 0818 823 7529. 0818-823-7529. For your information, just for housekeeping purposes, we are not going to be in Dubai this on November 7th. Dubai people said they didn't have enough people from Dubai contributing to to facilitate the trip, because right now we can't afford to travel out of Nigeria and not raise money. So if you're in Dubai and you want to join the Dubai group, so that they can make it happen on this November 17th.
I bring Zainab.
And Zainab already got a
Yeah.
ticket. Zainab already got a ticket. It's very quick.
It's only visa we're looking for.
I'm sure there's a visa waiting for her upon arrival. So that's the reason we can't come to, but we will reschedule until they're able to bring us to Dubai. We're waiting to hear from the Irish embassy regarding Ireland. Still no word from the embassy. I don't know why it's so hard to process this for people who have nowhere to run to. We're not going to run away. We can't stay in. We are stuck here. We are coming back.
I think it's hard because of the situation of the country. I heard Tanzania has also revokes our what do you call that? The visa on arrival privileges for Nigeria.
Wow.
The other countries like Niger and a couple of other countries, but Nigeria certainly heads the list. So we can't get abroad, we can't get into African countries. We are becoming a pariah. The giant of Africa has become a pariah.
Don't be using this word of giant of Africa. It's giant of it's giant of poverty, giant of disappointment, giant of bad leadership.
They don't want us. They don't want us.
We're gonna make you want us. By then it'll be too late. You better be nice now, because by next year, when we win,
you'll be begging
us to come and visit. All right. So Louis Hitler, we mentioned before, actually donated 5,000 naira. 2 donors just came in, Shegun Ojo is 5,000 naira, and that pushed our our bank statement by a few. So we're now at 1,161,776.41 kobo.
Takeitback.
Oh, don't go too far yet. Fex Luxury Apartments just donated 20,000 naira. What is our Zenith Bank account number again? It's 100,602,3871. Yeah, let the donations be rolling. There are people who are trying to reach us on our WhatsApp line, so let's go there. Let's chat, people. So my name is Barrister Felix Oda. You know our barrister. He's back online. Please, I need a sample of the poster behind you. I want to print posters for the party. I need a digital copy of the poster.
Your email. So
email
if he gives
Barrister, send us your email so that we can
address,
send it to you.
I will get it across.
Barrister Felix Oladunje is like Takeitback AAC is like his house. I'm sure his house is painted party colors. There's someone here from South Africa. Just say hello, my presido. Please, whenever you're leaving us a message, put your name there so that we can save. Set your name so that we can save it under your name. At least holler back. Shegun Lale, long one, said no fundraising tonight. We're just doing it. He said just send 5,000 more to come soon. Shegun Lale, a New Jersey chapter.
Thank you.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Sorry, Shegun. I didn't mean to call you. I should be at work now.
Takeitback. Takeitback. Action.
Oh, there's something for
Zena.
Zena. Yes.
Woo.
Kudos Zena and her crew for a brilliant grassroots campaign today.
Yeah.
So give them a round of applause. Come tell us what happened at the
My stress, my case.
Come on. Are you allowed to sit?
Maybe it's haram.
Well, I'm just squeeze myself in the middle like this.
Hi guys. Actually, I'm not feeling myself. This is the first time being in front of plenty camera. But then I'm a star, so what's up? Good evening, everybody. Hello, Nigerians and hello, Nigerians in diaspora. I see your favorite TV girls, Zainab. And first of all, thank you so much to everybody who joined us today for the, grassroots awareness. We went to Mile 12 and it was amazing.
Wow.
First, in all honesty, the place reeks of cigarettes, palm wine, cannabis,
That's
and
why we should export it so that people don't have it available locally.
We had market women, we had Hausa traders, the ones who deal with fruits. We had our Igbo brothers with spare parts. We had hairdressers. We had little children.
Wow.
So we had all Nigeria in Mile 12. We had thugs, exactly, and they were actually screaming into the camera to say, we're not paid, we don't want money, we just want a young guy, we want our country to be awesome. And I mean, I was blown away. There was a man with crutches who was screaming to say he does not want to be paid a dime, not even if you had even offered. He even gave an instance of a woman whose child was sent out of school because of 5,000 naira. And now the child is walking on the street. So it's to say Nigerians
there are 13 million of our kids out there like that.
Over 13
you need to
million.
watch what Femi Falana said at the conventions. Our Nigerian government officials are deliberately refusing to educate kids. There's supposed to be counterpart funding for UBEC. They refuse to release it. Instead, they go and buy houses with it. So it's deliberate, because it's very easy to control an ignorant society.
Absolutely.
And the best way to make people ignorant is not to send them to school, not to educate them.
But then,
So
if
go
we're
ahead.
not sending them to school, we have to build more prisons for them, because these kids get on the streets to, pickpocket, to turn into armed robbers and what have you along the way. So, first, thank you so much to everybody who joined, on the live stream. But as per what a lot of people were saying about how we need to take it out of Lagos, outside of Yoruba-speaking states and all of that. Like I said, it's not about Zainab, it's not about the team, it's not about people that are here, it's about everybody watching. I honestly would prefer to have 15 people watching, knowing fully well that 300 people are out there mobilizing and creating awareness, than to have 400, 600 viewers when everybody's telling, go Zainab, thank you Zainab, this and that Zainab, and nothing. Yes. So please, do your part. Talk to people, mobilize, create awareness. Send us pictures and videos so that we can actually, have the evidence that you're doing something in your respective localities. Because sincerely, if Nigeria is awesome today, it's for you, it's for me. We all will enjoy at the end of the day. So
I have some new donors. Babatunde Akure de Moritala just gave us 10,000 naira. One T Beatrice Moses just gave us 5,000 naira. Maybe we can get a 2 million naira today.
Tonight.
Oh, well, you have two beautiful ladies on the screen, so please donate.
Donate on their behalf.
Yes, donate for me. I'm still looking for ticket money to
Who
Dubai.
is this person?
Zainab.
Is that the guy who sent you the tickets?
I don't know.
Zainab, congratulations for your outing today. Nigeria is behind the Takeitback action.
From New Jersey. That's a different ticket now.
That's a different ticket.
That's a whole new
But
ticket.
no, seriously, I didn't do it alone. I had yesterday we had Tella, we had Misty.
Where's
we had
Tella?
A3.
Is
Sleeping.
sleeping? Tired.
We had Misty, we had Femi Adeyeye, we had A3 Poison, we had Kola with us.
Action!
The alias name will not be said the same.
We call him A3 Poison. And today we had Mr. Theo. Thank you for driving us up and about. It's not easy to drive around with traffic. The same with Mr. Tega. Thank you so much. We had Femi today too. We had Jamo. We had
Everybody's
Chidi.
praising the grassroots campaign today.
Yeah,
Because this is what they've been clamoring for. They want us to be on the streets.
They want us to keep doing it. So
we have
tomorrow,
fantastic
well,
work.
we have to give credit to the guy who even dreamt of the idea of grassroots. Pious, yes.
And we actually had this part where
The reason why
Williams
Kola
was
wasn't
out.
paying us attention is that he's trying to look for his tokens to pay money.
To pay money into
the
them.
Can't wait.
So we had Williams Zano. I'm sure you are all familiar with him now. And I didn't know he could speak out until today.
And they also, who's Bro Williams?
That's the guy I'm talking about.
Oh, wow.
Could you explain the guy to people so they know?
Oh, okay. So he's popularly known as the mass bearer guy.
Oh, that's the
That's
guy
what
who
everybody is
Nigerian
calling
leaders
him.
should
Yes,
be buried
yes.
for
I
what they
mean,
do. Wow.
exactly.
He's
So
very good.
he just came around the office. He didn't know we were going out, and he saw us preparing, and all we had to do was just give him the shirts, and we were into the market. So it was just like I was trying to converse with an Hausa guy, and I look Hausa, but I cannot speak Nambodi. So he just came and was like, let me talk to him. Okay, go ahead. And before I was just watching, like, okay, I should know.
So
I was
he
hearing
having a
on my
full
show where
conversation?
hey, take it back. I knew you could not be cursing us because the guy kept nodding and nodding. So before we knew it, we had people carry posters, they were smiling, and everybody was shouting, hey, take it back, take it back, action. But my own highlight was the 9-year-old, Mr. Kola, was it 9-year-old, that boy?
Yeah, I think it's between 9 to 10.
10 years old. The boy was telling me in front of his mother that he's not happy with Nigeria because as far as he's concerned, his leaders are thieves. 9-year-old boy. The roads are bad, there are no power supply, no water, and he just wants somebody who can relate to that to be in power. Small boy.
Yeah.
Small
I
boy.
just sent you 10K now. My name is Akorede Babatunde from Dubai. And I'm also trying to send 5,000 naira Airtel recharge card, but having network problem. That's a problem here, network problem. So thank you so much. As soon as your network improves. Let me.
Let's go to the Zenith.
Let's go to Zenith. See what Zenith is saying.
Some text.
Yeah, Zenith has one. Okay, that's Ojega.
A new one. Ojega
Steven for 5,000 naira.
Thank you.
I think Babatunde is on his way.
How about GoFundMe?
GoFundMe, yes, that's true. Let me check with GoFundMe.
Dubai people could be donating.
Yes, Dubai.
Yo, Dubai people.
Zainab, Dubai.
Zainab's people.
No, nothing in GoFundMe right now. Okay, there's Joker Said for $15. GoFundMe.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's go. I think I saw some GoFundMe earlier. Yadewale Lambo donated $15.
Another $15. Thank you.
Niyi Madami $50.
$50.
I mean, it is great that you have a Nigerian president who can actually pronounce Nigerian names correctly.
Wow.
And you can actually hear what he's saying.
So at least this
Why
day
you
we are
cannot pronounce?
shaking.
Why you cannot pronounce like?
AAC.
Take it back.
Take it back.
Action.
There is someone saying, Mr. Shore, I've been trying to reach you since I personally take care of your convention center in Dubai, and we are fully ready for you. Okay, we might be back. We might be back.
Yeah.
And he said, I'm supporting with 50K SRY. SRY, thank you so much.
Thank you
So
so much.
Dubai, if you can have us on, that's supposed to be October 17th, right? So we're supposed to go, but they called us back and said they're not ready yet. There's not enough money. This Agbo Nabare Lame is 20,000 naira.
Thank you.
That has pushed us, by the way, to 1,201,776 naira, 41 kobo.
Take
Yes.
it back.
Action. Dubai is November 17th, not October.
No, that is the day they changed it to. It was October initially. That's they changed the date because they said, but what we're saying, some people are saying that they were not aware. So if enough people go to the Dubai group, and we can still come on October 7th, that's what I'm saying. So Dubai, if you're watching and hearing us,
There goes another Zenith.
is that another Zenith?
Yes.
Oh wow, that's very quick. Ola Wunipita, Olabisi,
Again,
4,500.
Thank you.
Yes. It said, also kudos to you, young guy that's speaking Hausa language. That's
Yes,
well.
Williams,
Well.
yeah.
We can get Kaduna State Coordinator's number. We'll do that,
We'll
get
get
that
that to
across
you.
to you.
Yes.
Yes, this is Peter Olawuni there. Cruz Jerry, my name, Igbo man, but I'm fully behind you for better people. Me, Igbo man, Yoruba man, Hausa man,
Bokwen.
Where's Zonu? Where's Zonu? Thank
There's
you,
a
Cruz
question
Jerry.
here from Sam Oyebayo.
Okay.
Got a set of excellent sound systems for public address and music. Do you want
Beautiful.
it?
Yes.
Action.
So someone will be in touch as to how to collect. Sentimental.
Sentimental knows about. So we have everybody in the house: doctors, native doctors, sound engineers,
Uncertified
Lawyers.
doctors, half-baked lawyers.
Accountants, engineers. Palmer too.
What do you?
What do you plant? Cannabis. Cannabis. Say they plant ideas. This your party is not yet known. I would have personally like to campaign for you in my state and local government to be precise.
You can start
He
that
said I'm based in
today.
Uromi, Edo State. You're there. Don't even complain. Start now.
You can start that immediately. You can
Yeah.
talk to your family. You can talk to your neighbors. You can start fundraising. You can
Peter
go to the
Olawune is saying that
markets.
he will still pay another 5,500 tomorrow. It's just divided 10,000 because he doesn't want to pay for the ticket or he wants to see something happen tomorrow. And Akorede in Dubai has already provided evidence, but the money yet to drop in. Say, please, Mr. President, don't mention my name. I can work with your folks to set up a crypto wallet for donations. I can also teach them how to convert it to cash. So don't mention my name. Okay, we'll get back in touch with you. That's good. My president, I'm sorry for calling. Pardon me.
Calling in.
No problem. It's fine. Your sins are forgiven.
Amen.
Good evening, Mr. President. Come 2019, Almighty God will make you get there. I'm also talking to my family and friends at home to vote for you. Please, Mr. President. AJ City is very important. This is Mr. Olaomo Nuruddin from Milan in Italy. We will go to AJ City. A Jinx boys. Yeah. Okay. You've done grassroots.
Yes, we've done
We need to go back there.
Yeah.
Hello, Mr. President. Can you please get in touch with Susan of Rand HQ? She's got over 1 million followers on Facebook and they don't know what the Takeitback movement is all about.
Yes, she does.
Thanks, Simon from Bournemouth in UK.
Bournemouth in
Is it
UK.
Bournemouth?
Yeah.
Isn't that the team that's always in the relegation section? That's Bournemouth. Sounds like in those days my mom used to call us Dundee United because they lost so much. Shegun Olale sent a message. Okay. So Susan, who's Susan? Who's this Susan?
So there's a group on Facebook called Rants HQ. It started off as what it says on the tin, a rant. Just come if you've got anything you want to talk about, anything that
Like fame.
you just want to. No, rant. You can rant about
Anything.
your life, your work, your friends, your family, your enemies, whatever you want to talk about.
Gossip, Sha.
And it's grown, yes, gossip. And it's headed by this lady called Susan Coca, I believe.
Yes.
And she actually does know about Take It Back. I've spoken to her
Oh, you have?
on many occasions about Take It Back. She has been quite undecided about joining
But
us.
she was busy promoting Atiku and Buhari as the only candidates. I saw a poll they did.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
So she's
and,
quite
and,
aware.
and then
so
yes, and then about 3 nights ago, she put up a post saying, "I am more popular than Shore on Facebook.
No.
So what on earth?"
It's so
And let me
competition.
tell you, Take It Backers answered her. Let's just put it that way. They made
Take it
her
back!
It's
action.
not a popularity contest. People should understand that when they have Facebook pages and they have large followers, you're holding a public trust.
Yes.
So
Use it.
don't get arrogant about it. You know, I mean, Sahara Reporters that I started 2 years ago has got 3 million people
Yeah.
on our page.
Yeah.
So it's not a popular. I don't see that. I don't go to people and say that I'm popular than. You know.
XYZ. Or
Yeah. There was a time I requested our followers that we need to have more followers than Jonathan, and it did happen before he lost the election, because it was at 1.7 million, and we reached 2 million before he lost the election.
You're popular already.
So there's a Zenith Bank thing
Let me
before you.
leave so I can talk to people.
All right,
Dubai.
go. You know, since
Yes.
your ticket from Dubai is
Questions,
already
comments.
here, the rest of us that don't have tickets,
Comments,
we keep begging here.
That's right.
Yes.
Are
Someone
people
is
talking to
asking
us?
here, Adeni, please can we come to Alaba International Market or Lagos where we can have enough Igbo people?
All right,
Igbo people.
Alaba International.
Yeah,
We're heading there.
Voted.
that's where we have.
We have a donation of 1,000 naira here from Kazim Babatunde.
Woo!
Yes, he said it here, and this is really, oh my God. He said, if I have more than this, I may do more than
thank
this.
you.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Every
You already
little
have
matters.
more, yes.
And
Yeah, that caller from Uromi is actually right, but I told Dr. Greg Gubo about it. They're working on that in Uromi area. So somebody has replied to Uromi, that's our team members from Edo, saying they're working on it. Thank you so much so it means that Take It Back people are also listening to this and listening to
And
complaints
responding.
Yeah, we're responding. Good evening, Mr. President. My name is Tosin Irede Jennifer. I'm donating £25 tomorrow morning.
Thank you.
Exactly. Please, sir, do you use Glow card? No, my number is 9 mobile. So if you want to donate credit to me, just do to a Tisala.
9 mobile.
No, it used to be a Tisala. It's 9. No, that's 9 mobile. So my president, I would like the convention to hold at Kiza DIFC Sheikh Road Lounge, owned
this
by
is
Yoruba
Dubai.
man called Mr. Joe. That's the center of Nigerians based in Dubai here. I will take care of the arrangement.
Have you
Well,
seen your people?
start. 2009, no shaking.
No shaking.
Let's go to Zenith Bank.
Sam Oyebayo is saying, okay, I got your response. They are in Lagos, Abule Egba. You may contact me for collection as soon as possible.
So that's for
The sound
sentimental, the
system.
sound system.
Okay,
Thank you
we'll
so
go
much.
for it. Okay, Fondren has sent
Done
money
it again.
10,000 naira.
Thank you, Fondren.
I think Olawuni Peter. Okay, that's the last donation you made for 4,500. So Zenith Bank is there. GoFundMe is gofundme.com/Shore2019. Zenith Bank account 10060233871. So let's hear some of your questions.
Today is World Mental Health Day. Can you say something about it?
Yes. On a serious note, we have serious mental health crisis. Mental health crisis in Nigeria, and it starts with our leaders. A lot of them have mental problems, and they are not attending them. You know, there's a kind of greed that is pervasive within Nigerian political space. has a mental dimension. If somebody can steal the money that is meant for the road upon which he's supposed to drive his car, he has a mental problem. But on the other side, it's how we treat mental health issues now on the continent of Africa. I was just watching a BBC report today where in Ghana they chain people down, put them in cage, they beat them. You know, religious centers are involved. It's because we don't take care of our people. You know, we stigmatize people with mental health issues. You know, in other places you take care of people. A lot of mental. I mean, it's impossible to live in Nigeria and be mentally healthy. So a lot of people are just getting by, and they need help. So, when we come to office, we'll pay serious attention to not just health as in health, because a lot of people think that health has to do with going to hospital to treat malaria. No, there's a lot of psychological health care. There's a lot of healthcare components out there that we need to bring to bear in this country, and including mental health care. So those of you who are under pressure, who are depressed, unhappy, bipolar, we're not going to avoid or abandon you. We'll make sure that you're taken care of. It's the reason why we want to have a universal healthcare system in the country, where every Nigerian would be able to have access to healthcare. We plan to make it a contributory system. If you're working, you get deducted, and it's paid to HMOs, of course, administered by a separate body. And those who may not be employed can pay into it. With small amount of money. If you're a vulcanizer, you pay $2,000, 2,000 naira a year to be able to register to see a doctor. It's not a bad idea. And I was having this conversation, we had it before, where telemedicine is a big deal now. And already, some Nigerian doctors who left the country already called me last week and said they were quite excited talking about that. That as soon as we come into office, in fact, they're starting now. They want to set up a huge community of Nigerian doctors abroad who you can call into a local number here. It will be, a switch will route it to them, and they can take care of you over the phone and prescribe medicine for you when you can. Especially for poor people.
How do we deal with awareness and legitimizing mental health issues? Because we have so many people who they will say, oh, it's village people, it's home trouble, it's you have to go to the church, we have to, or even if the family know, they'll lock someone away in a room and just say, we just don't talk about that person anymore. How do we make it okay for people to say, I don't feel fine. I'm going through stuff. I'm not myself. I know what lucidity looks like, and this is not it. How do we cure the nation of the stigma before we actually start curing the people of the mental health illnesses?
There's awareness, and
so we
when I
could do
went
it through
to the
jingles,
US,
through TV adverts and things like that.
When I first arrived in the US, I had a friend who told me that, hey, I'm bipolar. I'm like, oh, and it's like, no, I have medicine here, and she, brought medicine from her medicine cabinet, and because my idea of being bipolar is someone who was chained down in Nigeria. They still do it in Nigeria, where somebody will carry so-called mad people, chain them together, and use them as beggars. And those are criminal. That's criminal conduct. People who say they have mental illness, and you chain them together, and you start using them, and you start exploiting them, or you torture them, or you abuse them. Those are criminal matters. The moment you prosecute people who do that, including churches, if you are constructing a cage in your church and you chain down another person and you're beating them in the name of Jesus Christ or in the name of Allah, you have to be treated as a criminal. You're abusing people, you are engaging in torture, assault. So the moment we do that, and then we create awareness, and then there's help available.
Yes.
After you are aware. A lot of people will no longer be afraid to say, hey, I'm not feeling good, or I feel depressed. People have a lot of issues in this country. You have anxiety, you have depression, people have mood swings. Sometimes how they say, like, when the moon is, you start behaving somehow in the house. Your parents just look and say, oh, now the moon.
That's it, I started again.
It might just be mood swings.
Yeah.
But instead of treating it, instead of taking your child to see a psychiatrist or a psychologist, you start looking for a way to beat
We don't
them.
even know the names of simple things like claustrophobia.
Yeah.
Like, don't lock someone up in a room if they don't like it. Don't things like dyslexia. This child is bright but can't read or things like that. And we stigmatize, we chastise, and we're gonna get back on this topic. But I have to give a special shout out. This just got handed to me. Jude Okoye, brother of duo P Square, has joined our live video on Instagram. Thank you so much for joining us. This is how we're going to do it. Take it back as person by person. Tell your brother to tell his sister. Your sister will tell her landlord, who will tell her butcher down the road. Tell Baba Muda, your tailor. We need to get the word out and tell everybody until the whole nation is screaming, take it back.
Action!
AAC.
Take it back.
Take it back.
Action!
Thank you for joining us.
African
Action! Congress!
Congress!
Take
Take
it
it
back.
back! Take it back!
Action!
Sir, as Dueze is saying, Zainab, we didn't get a Facebook Live of Mr. President in Cool FM today. Didn't you?
Cool FM did not happen today. Sorry, it's happening tomorrow. Sorry about that. It's a miscommunication.
So it'll be tomorrow instead. Thank you.
Ambassador Photography is asking, do you have any plans to talk with the diaspora here in Russia?
Oh, yeah.
We tried.
Well, we get invited to this event, but the time to travel out is closing down because of
We've paused
officially
the
campaigns will
convention.
start on November 18th. Then we have past convention. We have to stay at home, so we could come, but you have to organize it, and don't expect us to stay days in your place. Yeah, and it has to be done in such a way that it can enhance the campaign and support us.
Do we have any other questions? Any other comments out there? We're going to go to the Zenith account in just 1 minute. For those of you who are contributing through Zenith, I believe the accounts are pinned on Facebook,
Yes.
on both the Oshore Facebook page and the Shore 2019 page. For those who are watching us on Instagram, do we have the bank number pinned on there? Is that
Yes.
fantastic? So the number is everywhere. For those of you that want to donate through GoFundMe, if you have shekels, dollars, pounds, euros, Russian francs, whatever you have, if it folds or if it jingles, send it to us on gofundme.com/Shore2019. That address, once again, gofundme.com/2019. Tonight we're trying to get to 2 million naira. For those of you who weren't with us yesterday, so let's give you a quick rundown on what we actually do with your money. We create posters, we create t-shirts, we get Zainab to go out in t-shirts and get the megaphones, and we go out and we talk to people. We have logistics. Our president has to eat, we have to keep him secure, we have to it comes, I mean, it really is that simple.
Reduce the feeding part donation.
Sometimes it's just about how much is a plate of jollof for Mr. President. That is what your money goes towards. We have
okay, let me correct that. I've not started using your money to eat yet.
Seriously.
because I narrowed it down to jollof.
Otherwise,
now.
I've done twice my size right now. I'm still using my own
We
money
have
to
Mr.
chop.
Jollof in this party.
Oh yes, we have
Yes.
Mr. Jollof in this party. So yeah, maybe that's the jollof I'm thinking about. So yeah, we make $1 out of 15 cents. We make a naira out of 15 kobo. We make money stretch so far you wouldn't believe. I said it yesterday, I'm going to say it again today for those of you who are joining us for the first time. The people who print our t-shirts, they are Takeitbackers. So
Yes.
they give us a discount. The people who print our posters, they are Takeitbackers. So they give us a discount. We are not throwing money away. When we can take the road, we take the road instead of flying. When we can cut corners, anywhere we can cut, we make your money work so that the villages, the towns, the cities, everybody can get this message. Please give what you can. 100,000 naira, 50,000 naira, 20,000 naira. Please, every penny counts. We are doing amazing things, but we can't do it without you. So please do what you can. You have a 9-year-old saying he's tired of the leaders. You can imagine what 40-year-olds and 50-year-old people are feeling like. Just give what you can. If you can do it in foreign currency, you have that GoFundMe again. If you want to do it in Naira, hit us up on the Zenith. We will call your name out unless you tell us you don't want your name called out. We just want to appreciate you and appreciate the work you are doing for your country and your future.
Yes,
Zainab
I have
has
it.
a
Sorry.
I have a comment.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Oguntoye Oladayo Abiola. I'm a printer. I'm based in Loring. Can be of help printing of the following: postal handbills, banner, and gift items.
Wow, thank you.
Thank you.
We
Thank you.
have a vibrant team in Kwara.
This
So
is the kind of help we need.
Yeah.
Please give us cash. When you can't give us cash, please pay us in kind.
Yeah.
Give us whatever you can. We are currently looking for buses. I must say this. We are looking for a bus
We're
for
actually for 6
mobilization.
buses because
Yes.
we're about to set up a presidential campaign
Fantastic.
units in 6 zones of the Federation, 6 geopolitical zones in Nigeria. So we're looking for 6 buses, mini buses, vans that can take our campaign people around to the grassroots. 6
Yes.
of them. If you
Yes,
can donate one in the northeast, northwest,
That
I will
would be
brand them for you.
amazing.
North Central, Southwest, Southeast, South South. Which one
And
is left?
FCT.
South, yeah, and FCT.
Central, yes.
Question. Ayo Gunzimu, Mr. President, will you create a ministry for disabilities to focus on disabled issues?
Oh yes, I've always spoken about. We had at our convention people with disabilities, and they were very strong at the convention, and we love them. So it's not just about the ministry; it should be about inclusiveness of people who have got some or other forms of disabilities, and we discussed that we'll make it compulsory for the federal government or state government, as the case may be, and whenever they're employing people, they should give a percentage to people.
A quota. Yeah.
People. I call them special population. I don't like to use the word disability. Yeah.
Question.
Yeah.
Is there any Chidi, okay, since you're now the presidential candidate for your party, what geographic region are you looking at picking your vice?
We're not going to be doing it the way that people expect us to do it. This whole geographical regionalization of where you pick people from. We are playing into the hands of those who do zoning. And we've always never believed in zoning. But of course, there will be consideration for spread and diversity.
Tunde Gramia is saying, I would love to marathon alongside Shore sometime.
Yay!
Do you have the stamina?
I pity
Is
you.
it run now?
I'm very sorry.
Some
for
of us
I have
can
a
be a
comment and a
witness.
question.
you. Yes.
It seems already Shane was teamed up with someone and they keep asking for Adiola. Then Ricardo Aya, what time is Cool FM?
Oh yes. So
Cool
Cool
FM is
FM
11 a.m.
tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
It's at 11 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Yeah. And one of the announced some donations. It's Nejo Samedi. He gave us 5.55 naira. That's 5 naira. Another 5. Maybe he's just testing. Twice. Maybe it's just testing.
Yeah.
There is someone here. He's also gave.
That's him again.
Still testing, I think. Oh, Pius has given us another 20,000 naira.
Pius!
Sadiq Gerard Olufemi 5,000 naira.
Thank you.
Yes, I think that's it
This
for
is
now.
back to where we were. Yeah.
Question.
Yes.
Oni Oluwale, good evening, Mr. Shore. Please, what plan do you have for the military and how do you intend to upgrade our military?
Oh, we've discussed this before, and this includes overhauling the leadership of the military. I mentioned it before, and this is based upon what I know. There are only 5,000 mid-level officers in the military. There should be more than that. But because army generals don't want to be kicked out of their positions, they refuse to promote people who are directly below them. So there's a lot of work to be done in the military. There's a lot of work to be done upgrading our equipment, training, and also remuneration. People should be incentivized to believe that it's not a bad idea to die for your country. We're hearing from military officers or soldiers who don't even get paid their allowances. You've seen videos of them borrowing, mats,
For someone to
blankets,
sleep at
and
night.
water. They don't have sometimes food is a problem. All of this will not happen on our watch.
Another one, Valentine Chimezu. Good evening, Shore. What do you think is the biggest social issue in Nigeria and what ways do you intend to solve this?
Social issue.
I don't know what that means.
I wish that the person broke it down to a level that is not this broad. I think
Hi,
this is,
Valentine.
can you please break it down, Valentine, to social issues? You know, I just want to I need you to help me confine it to something that I can start giving you.
For example, what
Yes.
does he mean by social issues? What
yes.
sorts of things are social issues? Any other comments? Any other questions?
Oh yes, I got your recharge card at Korede. It just came 5,000 naira recharge.
Thank you.
Thank you.
AAC.
Take it back.
We'll keep
Take
supporting
it
you.
back.
Action.
And the movement keep the good work going. Akinwa Loluyemi is telling us. So I'm ready to work voluntarily for the movement. Thank you.
Sign up.
Interesting. So I had a conversation.
Okay. Yes.
Yes. So I had a conversation with a friend in Canada today. For the first time today, he revealed to me that he works with a cannabis company. And he said, you know, I started following you because I couldn't believe that you knew that this was happening.
That this was such a
It's a
huge
multi-billion-dollar industry. He works with Aurora. Aurora is a company that signed up with Coca-Cola for $4 billion to provide, you know, cannabis that we infuse to inside Coca-Cola. He said they're already making cookies and, you know, bread. So almost everything we eat in the future is going to be infused with cannabis. Your bread, your cookies, and I mean, Femi is excited. So it's not high; it's wellness. As well. So this is for medicinal purposes. You know, we're talking about mental health issues.
Yeah.
Cannabis is so far known as the best cure for epilepsy.
Yes, it is.
So
the only problem with cannabis is just the abuse of it, and that's what seems to make the papers. The health benefits are manifold.
And this is what he said also. He said Nigeria's cannabis was the version we have here, what do they call it? It's the one we have in Nigeria is called cannabis sativa. It's the most potent. So he said, you know, he's sure that all these people are like, they are very, very envious of us. Like, these guys have got the best.
Quality people.
But they don't know it. Yes.
AAC. Take it back. Take it back.
Action.
Keep, you know, the donations stop coming. I don't know what happened.
Donate.
Okay. Please, so our grassroots team will be in Ijebode tomorrow. And please, if you're in Ijebode,
by 12 noon.
By 12 noon, join our grassroots team, and they will be in some parts of Lagos as well.
We're meeting at
Lagos Garage.
Lagos Garage, yeah.
Ijebode.
So we have Ogun State crew. They're willing to meet with us tomorrow.
Okay.
So from there, we're gonna
go to Ijebode.
Yeah, exactly.
Good job. You know, give this guy a hand.
Wow! Wonderful.
You have a question?
We have a question on
Yes.
Instagram. Tunde Graham. Any plans for education reform, especially primary stage, as its crucial stage towards nation building? What's your educational reform?
Okay, so what we said is that not only are we going to reform, but the conversation we had last time is that we would invest 100,000 naira per year on every child in primary school.
Wow!
Yes.
Wonderful!
And that is immediately to take out
President.
13 million kids out of off the streets, and then we can come back and criminalize, you know, hawking on the street, and parents not sending their truancy and all that. If you don't send, where I lived for 19 years, if you don't send your child to school,
it is illegal.
You have to explain to the police.
Yes.
They're entitled to come to your house and find out what's happening. And when we calculated,
even if you send your child and they don't go,
they have to.
Yes.
If you calculate 100,000 by 13 million, it's some 220 billion naira. That's chicken change. That is less than what articles
in Port Harcourt.
All right, so I'm trying to look at.
That's just to explain to break the numbers down for the people who think, how is it possible? Where is this money coming from?
We always do our research.
Then Okenna Michael is asking for Zainab's number to recharge her phone for more internet.
That's
how it starts.
Mama. Send me the.
We will
which
give it
I
to
will
her.
give it to.
Don't worry.
Bros.
Please, what is your telco? What
Glow, I
company?
use Glow.
Oh,
Glow.
yeah.
Send us a Glow voucher.
Ah,
Any amount
bros,
that you had in mind.
Bros, you
We'll
are,
get it to
bros,
her.
you are very good. You have to clap for
That
him.
was
This is the most powerful pickup line.
It's just top up.
It's like, can you give me your
Just
number?
top up.
I just want to top it up.
Like that says no to credit, right?
That's a
Don't we say no
punchline.
to credit?
Zainab.
That's
Someone is shaking here.
It's the code now.
This is somebody shaking. It's the code.
oh, that's good.
Have we
That's
got
good.
any other questions?
Questions? Any other?
Bobby Banks, are you going to bring down the pump price and make life affordable for ordinary citizens?
This is petrol.
Of course. So, about the pump price, I have said that it's not about bringing down the pump price. It's about pumping petrol from inside of Nigeria. You need to refine your products. You know what is happening now. I'll bring it down to you. The worst thing that is happening to us is taking out our crude, refining it, and then importing it back at premium price. That's what is killing us. Right now, there's a fraud going on in the NNPC. NNPC is almost wholly responsible for importing gasoline, petrol as we call it. And because they don't have the capacity to store it, they leave the ship at the port and it's incurring demurrage.
Yes.
And
Daily.
yes, daily. And NNPC officials are in on it. So they love for the ship to be staying there. That's how they get around court from it.
Wonderful.
This country, I tell you, is a crime scene.
Yeah.
Every
For
aspect
political,
of it.
economic, social, cultural crime, all kinds of crime.
AAC.
Take it back.
Take it back.
Action.
Action. Action. Action.
All right,
See
I'm
what
trying
we've
to
got. Let's
see
see
if
what
we
we've
have
got.
anything new.
Nice.
So somebody Nejo is trying to send money, I think, but they're coming in like
In
50
bits and
naira,
what?
5
5
naira.
naira.
Maybe it's doing a social experiment. So we haven't gotten anything from. But let's go to, because sometimes people send money and they don't come in on time, but they leave us a message on the other side.
Yes.
So somebody's asking a question. So we're
We're
behind
behind
you.
you.
Okay, Mr. President, I hope you have security guided everywhere. We're not ready to lose you yet against bad bellies. My president, let me know how many coming with you for their visa, because I'm sure you
This is
don't need
Dubai.
any updates. Dubai.
Dubai massive.
Our problem is not visa, is just getting enough people to get together in Dubai to host us and keep us there and raise funds for us to come back with. Good afternoon, Mr. Ashura. I live in Las Vegas. Okay, I want to come there. Las Vegas. Vegas makes 30 million in marijuana taxes during first 6 months of sales. God bless you. My name is Adegoke Adeyemi. Wow. Sorry, sir. It's 25 euro. Okay. So, Zainab, you got a Glow card. It said 1K Glow card is for Zainab. The number is here.
It's okay. Thank you for the number.
And this came from Irene Jennifer.
Oh, okay.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
No, thank you.
Yeah, we can
You are
trust
very
it.
good. Yeah.
Jennifer.
Jennifer, we can give Jennifer the number. You sit down, uncle.
That brother, man, I still respect you.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Yeah, so
What do we have on the Facebook Live?
People are not asking
Your
questions.
Ogundimo, will you appoint a minister for disability to focus solely on catering for disabled citizens?
why not? Why not?
Yes.
Why not? We have too many ministers who have been disabled by their ignorance, their ineffectiveness, by their incapacity, by their lack of capability. So we might as well just appoint one who
That
can take
actually
care
works.
of you, who is going to work. You know one of the reasons why I love that population. They are the only ones who have ever won a gold Olympics every year. We come back nothing. We send disabled people, so-called,
And
they
come.
bring gold, silver, and when they arrive at the airport, nobody's even
Nobody's
waiting
there
to welcome them.
You
We are
not
for
sent.
you. We are for you. And we know that 10 million of you, you deserve a better country.
Absolutely.
Yes.
You are God sent to great
Nigeria.
Yes.
Nigeria.
Yeah.
Great of Africa.
Yes.
Valentine. Hello, Mr. Shure. What about pushing for an amendment of the Constitution that affords any party who could win a certain percentage of total votes, a certain number of seats in the parliament? And when are you coming to South Africa?
South Africa was
We've
there
been,
before, but
we've
we
been.
actually need to go back there because we're getting a lot of requests from there. Maybe on our way from Australia soon. All
Yes,
right.
when are you going to Australia from Patos?
Australia is which date is Australia? Do you have?
Australia is October 21.
21. Yeah, this time we'll be in Australia just for a few days. We were planning to spend a lot of time there, but it's too far from here. We can't afford to. So somebody said I'll come in December for your rally, and I would like to donate myself as one of your personal bodyguards.
Ooh.
Wow.
How big is it?
He hasn't sent his pictures.
I think there's a trade by barter. We give out Zenith and collect. No!
Hello, my presidents. How can I get a template for the posters? I'm mobilizing my friends back home for a 10,000 copy post to start with till election time. Please can you tell your team to send me the template for printing?
Please send us your email address, whoever that was, and we'll get you the template for printing the posters. Anybody who wants PDFs of posters, please send us your email addresses.
Yes.
And we will be putting the PDF on the website as well, so you can just download them really easily and print them by yourself.
Which of the websites?
AAC.
And
So that will be on
this person is from
AAC
New York. The person that wants to do 10,000 posters.
.org.
So let me go look at. Yeah, maybe there's some. Oh, Zenith Bank has one. This Nejo again. Finally, he's able to
5,000.
send 5,000.
Thank you.
Thank
So
you.
we have 5,055.
Yes.
We have a question here. Shewa Kiloton. How will you make oil companies clean up the land and sea in the
Fantastic.
south?
CSR.
It's not CSR alone. There's been a fund actually allocated to clean up Ogoni land. We'll make sure we track that fund down and start using. When Buhari came into power, he claimed he wanted to start cleaning Ogoni land. And when there is a usual story, nobody did anything about it. There are over 9 billion cubic feet of gas in Ogoni land. If we can clean up the place, we have reserves that will last generations.
Yeah.
But we must do it the right way, and
But also get them to abide by against future spills
of course,
and future pollution.
and
They're doing it every day because they are settling the people
Yeah.
who should be
yeah.
responsible for keeping
Absolutely.
tabs on these things.
Absolutely. I have been involved in fighting oil companies for years. I actually was part of a team that helped villagers in larger land to sue Chevron in San Francisco.
Fantastic.
They lost the case, but we won the battle. And also, I was part of people that assisted Ogoni people who fought for a case against Shell in New York. They won some settlements out of that.
Great.
So I know all their tricks. Yeah.
And Funshi Peters. How will you generate tax from every Nigerians to generate funds to rescue the nation from poverty?
Say that again,
So-
please.
How to generate tax from Nigerians to fund the nation from poverty?
Tax payment in this country is a joke. The percentage of taxpayers in Nigeria is less than that of Ghana. And the big men in Nigeria don't pay
Don't pay.
taxes. They don't pay
They're
waivers.
named on loans. They don't pay taxes.
customs
No.
and duties. We have a tax strategy that will solve that problem. I mentioned here before that Guinness, the biggest supplier of alcohol in Nigeria, beer, owes an average of 5 billion naira every year. They don't pay up to 800 million naira tax. So I can imagine if you do proper tax assessments, you might probably earn 20 billion naira from them or more. Nigeria breweries, I don't know about how they pay their tax. Airlines are owing.
So how do you come by these figures? How do you know how much they owe versus how much they pay? Because if these figures are accessible by yourself, then how come? Who are they paying it to, and who
They
is
pay
responsible?
the tax officials come and say they value and say, hey, this is how much tax you owe.
Okay.
And then they go to them and say, they intervene.
How much last?
Make you take this one for your child, take this one for your wife, and
And that makes it go
and then,
away.
yeah. So that's how they do it. I know it because I've done investigations before. I have a friend who I can't mention publicly, who told me a lot of agencies that don't used to collect funds that are meant for them or went to. They're now doing that a little bit. One agency that used to collect zero taxes 2 years ago is now collecting 18 billion naira. So you can imagine, he said to me, he came to meet me and said, the reason why I want you to be president because you just in the president who you can't go to say, I don't want to pay tax, to tell your guys to call off the chase.
Yes.
He said, as long as you don't have that, it's a minimum wage 100,000 will become like nonsense. You'll be paying 500,000 just from taxes alone. But you know the reason government don't like collecting taxes?
Why?
The moment you collect taxes from people, they ask questions.
Yes.
Nigerian government
and
don't
that's
want
true.
to. Yes.
Yes.
Take it back.
Action.
Action.
Yes.
Action.
Yeah.
I paid for this road. Why is this road not? I paid for.
But if you don't pay
street
taxes, you don't ask questions. Yeah, that's why government in Nigeria don't like taxes.
African
Because you heard about the riot in
action.
1929 and tax cost. You collect tax from people, they'll follow you around.
Yes.
What did you do with my money?
Like in the UK.
Yes.
The UK it's 37%.
Yeah, it's very high in the UK, and what they've done, it's not as if corruption is a black gene. It's just the urge to remove it doesn't exist with us. So for the UK, what they do is they completely remove human contact. So you don't beg, you can't. There's nobody to beg. Nobody's coming to your house with ladder to cut your light, so there's nobody to give 2K or 3K and let them keep the light. If you don't pay, your light goes off, and it goes off from the central grid. So there is nobody to beg. Once you do pay, your light comes back on. If you park somewhere that you're not meant to park, a camera will snap you and you will get a letter through your door saying, Oga, Ade, you've parked here, this is the number plate, this is the car, this is when you parked, you need to pay this by this time. If you don't, it just doubles and triples, and you could end up in jail over a parking ticket. And there is nobody to talk to. There's nobody, you see, my mother was ill, my father went to Borogorigi, and there's nobody to talk to. So I think if we eliminate that human factor, if we automate, and this is what we're about, right? We're a digital party, we're a forward-thinking party, we're about the future. You completely eliminate the human. There's a love for desk piled high with files and folders, so that you can come and settle somebody and the person will bring your own file out. It is possible to automate these things.
Someone is making a promise we should read out. Say, please, we need to chat. Any day that you're coming to Delta, say, I'll sponsor you for the public address equipment that you will use. I'm based in the UK, but I'll be in Nigeria. So my name is Oxley Kwene. I'm from Obiaruko in Delta State.
Thank you. There's another
Thank
comment
you,
here.
thank you.
So
Rico, sorry, I'm just coming online. First, I want to commend the team led by Zainab. I didn't lead them to do face-to-face campaign.
We are not going to be using you on this show. You are sucking all the energy meant for everybody.
In fact, I was so emotional seeing Nigerians pouring out their minds painfully. Now, my question is, as we all know, these politicians have succeeded in gaining the area votes. I'm not saying we should encourage thugs and touts, but what plans do you have to educate them and to engage with a better business in such a way that they will feel regrets of their past? My name is Bello Wakil. As an outdoor media professional, I'm donating 10 banners for AAC.
Wow!
Thank you.
Somebody following up.
So his question.
Yes.
How do you plan to educate thugs and touts?
Educate
so they
them.
know better? Yes.
Most of these thugs are not looking for education. They need jobs.
Yes.
And just from our, renewable energy electricity job alone, that's going to bring in 4,500 megawatts of electricity. You can almost empty Lagos to be assembling solar panels in a solar farm somewhere. And when these guys get jobs, they say to you when you confront them back that we gonna give us job now if you don't want to make the world. They're looking for jobs. A lot of them you'll be surprised are university graduates.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
We have another question.
yeah.
Someone is asking, why not taking the campaign to some churches? I wanted you to answer this question because it keeps popping up, and maybe you can tell them who you met yesterday and other pastors you met.
Yeah, I met Pastor J.T. College. Redeemed Christian Church of God. Is very high up there, but people don't understand why I met him. He's one of the pastors that is very open-minded, progressive.
Oh.
Yes.
What is the name of the Benue guy?
We also met another pastor in Makurdi, called
Abel.
Yes. So we've met a lot of pastors. We went to Tunde Bakari's church. We were in church in Maryland. We were in church also in Detroit. The first Redeemed Church in Detroit. We went
to a church in the UK.
I've been to the prelate of the Methodist Church in the whole of Nigeria. So I've been to a lot of churches. I've been to mosque in Ibadan. Yes. I've also met Sheikh Gumi in Kaduna.
Yeah.
So we had a stopover at the mosque in Nasarawa on Saturday. So it's because some people are just following us. They don't know how much ground we've covered. And I think we have a duty also to keep putting out materials to remind people that we've been to a lot of places. We've done over 120 events now. We counted last night. That's engagement with people, churches, mosques, marketplaces, universities. We've met even high school students before in Ibadan. And we've been pretty much everywhere, you know, just enlightening people, educating people. You know, we've been with this area boys, as you call them, or thugs. I don't call them thugs. You know, we went to Agege and met beggars the other day. You've seen that video. So we've been to a lot of places. We've been to a lot, and we will do more.
Yes.
Like you all know, you're the ones always complaining that Shure looks tired, and he's tired. And then the next moment you see me in Calabar, and then the next moment you see me in
the next moment they're the ones calling.
When are you coming to Gambia?
When are you coming to Russia? We have
yes.
So
like, when are you coming to Gambia? You know, Russia, everywhere. So we will be in as many places as possible as you want, and as long as it's somehow beneficial to the struggle. What I mean beneficial is we derive no benefit from it personally, but we want the engagement to help us push our agenda, because we don't have Godfathers. We keep saying that, and you know, we're raising funds transparently online. We're doing it on Zenith Bank. Let me see if we have anything coming since we've been talking.
Kunshi Peters, saying I'm giving out 100 t-shirts to people in SL, the local government area in Ondo State.
Fantastic!
And I will need a template.
It's on the website.
Yes.
Yeah.
The
So
templates for the t-shirts.
It's on the website.
for some reason, Zenith
But
Bank
she
is
can
quiet.
send her email, his or her email address as well, and we can get the templates over to them if they
Somebody
prefer
said,
that.
tell the cost per poster, t-shirts, billboards also would not be bad. So one of the things we discussed today with our DG is that we want to create a registry of our needs. So you can go there, price
And you can
a
say,
billboard and say, I'll do
this.
this, and you can there
Fantastic.
click and pay for it, and it will be done. And you can even select where you want it to be located.
Yes.
So
Yes.
we can give you a variety. It's gonna be like a bridal registry.
Yeah.
Or
But
like
for Takeitback.
for Takeitback.
That's amazing, because we have a lot of people in diaspora who want their personal states to feel the
impact.
fury. So
The other thing we also wanted to let you know is that we're gonna next try to match persons and groups abroad on diaspora with their locality. So
Yes.
if, for example, you have money and you don't want your money to be going to other
random.
uses, you can say, all I want is fund a car or a vehicle in my local
For this
government,
state,
for this
for this
state and local government, and that's all you do. Fantastic. So we haven't heard from Zenith Bank for a while, but we're hearing from our people on the WhatsApp end of things. Do we have any info on Edo yet? They still don't know. They still don't know how much about AIDS in Edo State. These people are dying, waiting for change. Corrupt leaders have failed them. Please, they need publicity. Edo people are watching, so we'll talk to them after this. This is DJ. Mike is star. It's Michael there. So do you have any plans coming to Netherlands yet? Not, because we were planning it and Netherlands people just didn't get to make it happen. Just donated 20,000 naira to Zenith Bank. Now, So it said, let's multiply the effect by nationwide with digital Takeitback countdown across the globe. This is for you to introduce yourself to the Nigerian home and abroad. If you're open to the idea, I can email a detailed execution plan. Send us your email. The email is showre@gmail.com to reach me directly. Can we give any updates on jingles and ads? So just so that this is easy for you to understand, we are trying to raise 10,000 naira from 1,000 Nigerians. That will take us to 10 million naira as soon as possible.
We can do it. Take it back.
Come on, people. 10,000
And as soon as you make
naira.
the donation, we'll announce your name. If we don't announce your name immediately, we'll do so the next day when we resume the broadcast. Yes. So let me look at more information coming in. So when you win, what are you going to do about the lazy ambassadors who don't care about their citizens out here? Especially in Asia, our citizens are dying or killed by the police over there, but the embassy is doing nothing. This is Joy from Singapore. Joy, thank you. There will not be lazy ambassadors in our government. It will be a total. You see what we're doing with, everything is wrong with us. The man who is president of Nigeria is 80-something years old. It takes to Washington D.C. the most important ambassadorial post in Nigeria. Another 82-year-old man. The man walks around. I don't hate old people. I have to say this because probably one day I will grow old too. If they let me last. But I just don't think, when you say the retirement age for a country is 65. There's no reason putting an 80-year-old.
There's a reason why there's
need
a
for
retirement
ability
age.
and agility to do these things. But so ambassadors, lazy ones, will definitely be returning home with immediate effect, as my teacher used to say, an automatic alacrity.
So it's past 11. We should talk about the fundraising and why we're doing it. And
And we have jingles on SoundCloud.
Yes.
/Shure
It's soundcloud.com/Shure2019. Have you uploaded everything there?
Yes.
So they said there's an update
listen
there.
and download and just sponsor if you want to, please.
Zainab Akombi Bakari
I know her.
will donate 50,000 naira
When?
towards t-shirts, baseball caps, etc. But when are you donating, madam?
She's watched every
episode.
single Facebook live.
Yeah.
Wow.
Zainab Akombi Bakari, you are amazing.
Awesome.
Every single Facebook live.
The name.
Yeah. I'm interested in making campaign posters and t-shirts for this movement. Can I get the contact of those in charge of production at Dego Academy in Las Vegas?
Thank you. Someone will get in touch with. See why you wanted to go to Las Vegas. And here I was. I thought it was just for the gambling and the marijuana.
No. There's a lot more. The only thing about Las Vegas, you get to Las Vegas,
It stays
anything
in
that
Las
happens
Vegas.
there.
It stays in Las Vegas.
Yes.
Question.
How is it that you people know?
Collins Ubaka, nothing is happening in Port Harcourt. Please, we need more.
Port Harcourt.
Port Harcourt.
Oh my goodness.
We were busy, but we had a quick break because the Bureau de Change came into town.
Yes.
But we're back on track now,
Yeah.
and we're going to take it back to all four corners of Port Harcourt. Get ready.
Good evening, Mr. President. How do we connect with Ogun State to be part of the grassroots campaign at Ijebu tomorrow?
Okay.
How do they connect with you?
So Lagos Garage
12
at
noon, Lagos Garage.
Yes, no.
Please come out there en masse because we're bringing in posters and very good. Yes, the same question. Thank you so much for asking that question. Somebody said I just donated to GoFundMe. We'll go there now and check it out.
10,000 naira from 1,000 Nigerians. We can do this. Just 10,000 naira and we will take it back.
Mr. President, what are you going to do about social media bullies who are being paid by PDP and APC to come to your platform and start talking trash? Is their data there? We will still win whether they bully or not.
Yes.
We will win. Yes, he said, Dubai people are watching. Say, Mr. Showret has come to our notice about a man who promised to collaborate with us financially regarding your trip to Dubai. Please kindly send us his number so we can talk to him or contact Mr. Fawaz. Thank you. Check Mario TV. thank you for reaching out. Let me look at. Oh my God, Zenith Bank. There's a drought there.
There's a drought. I think so. I don't vex before.
No.
I thought they vexed yesterday. Oh.
Yes, yesterday.
Yesterday they vexed.
Let's
do it.
Zen. Yesterday.
They vexed yesterday. They were up to all sorts yesterday.
Yesterday we raised. So far today we have not even raised more than 100,000.
No.
Hey.
It's not
You
good
can do
though.
more, guys.
How we will compare our rent
Then
now?
Sam Ajilore,
Oh yes.
1,000 posters in Ilara mocking Ondo State.
Lara Mokin. Oh, all these children of nowadays. Yes.
To kill a 1,000 posters to kill a mockingbird, or where are we doing it?
Ondo State.
Lara Mokin. Thank you so much, Sam.
Thank you
Sam
so much.
Sam deserves a round of applause. This guy
Thank you, Sam.
fights permanently for us on social media. I mean, on Facebook in particular. No,
Thank you.
Yes.
So we'll be following up on all the pledges for the posters, the T-shirts, the music, the sound system. There was another sound system in Delta or something like that. Yes, there's another one. We'll be following up with you, even if we have to trek there and carry it on our head and be bringing it. We're going to come and we're going to come and get
Somebody
it.
here saying Steve Ojega from Poland, please, what happened to Angela Uyi DPS? Like she's very angry over something. No, Angela, don't be angry. Whatever you may be, Angela, please, no, that's one of us. And please, Angela, talk to me. You have my number.
Say no.
Yes.
Angela, why?
Angela, please. Angela is pretty cool, very cool member of the house. You know, I will talk to her. She's, whatever it is, to resolve it. Yeah. Is there a problem with Zenith tonight? I've sent 10K for almost 30 minutes, 9,000. I think that's the problem.
Yeah.
A lot of people send money and
that's
Zenith
money
is
and we're
not.
not seeing it.
Zenith.
But that's not the only problem. The other problem is Una never vex.
Yes.
So we need more payments.
Aha,
10,000 by 1,000.
Maybe Zenith head and now Zenith
they're
has
now
released.
answering.
It could be the federal government too.
They're looking for how to divert the funds.
So
This is
3,000
still
just
not
came from
even his
Ajibola Shegun, but that's not.
Yeah.
The donations that people are making are not coming true.
If
Zenith
they
is
come
playing
through
game.
tomorrow, we will announce everybody. If they come through at midnight or some other point in time, we will announce everybody
I'll
except
keep the
for
phone
those
beside
who
me so that the
don't.
alerts can be waking me up.
He has become very unreasonable since he became a millionaire.
Yes. Yeah.
Now
And
he's
now
a
it's at
millionaire.
1.2 million naira. Read them.
Comment, sir.
Yes.
John Henry GP. I'm a Nigerian living in Berlin. I met you when you came there. I really appreciate you and would love to support. I'm a bodybuilder and will be able to assist you as a bodyguard. Please contact me through my Facebook profile. John
Very
Henry
good.
GP.
I really need
John
bodybuilding.
Henry
I need to, the biceps to but a little bit of the stomach. I have a stomach issue. It's caused by, it was caused by fufu. When you start eating amala fufu as snacks, before you now go to
What's the main meal?
when you start eating that fufu as appetizer, you have no chance at bodybuilding. Yes, we will definitely reach out to you. Thank you so much. So I said I'm watching live from Milwaukee. I'll start off with $100.
Thank you. Take it back.
Maybe we should go to.
For those in diaspora, so this is why your money is so important. $100 is 35,000 naira.
Naira, yes.
It's 35,800.
Yes.
Your funds make so much difference to the grassroots. It makes all the difference. You wouldn't believe the things we can do with 35,000. So who's with me? Let's do this tonight. 10,000 naira.
Naira is the minimum wage of 2 workers, right?
Yes. $100 that you could eat in a restaurant, right? Dinner for 2. $100 you could. So why don't you give $100 to take Nigeria back? Let's make a difference. Let's really do something different. Do something you can be proud of, to say, I had a hand in changing. I've stopped complaining, sitting on my couch and just talking. Oh, we're on the couch.
Yes.
We're on the couch.
Yes, on the couch.
On the couch, I've stopped complaining and just saying, now what for Nigeria, now what for Nigeria. I actually put my money where my mouth is and I made a difference. $100 is dinner for 2. Let's do this. GoFundMe. That's GoFundMe.
Where do you eat? Dinner for 2.
No,
Oh, you mean in America?
You think
$100 is steak for one person in a good restaurant.
There you go.
Oh, wow.
So the
Yeah,
our high
I've been
class.
living on this wrong side of America.
One side
Me,
of
I
town.
had Chinese food, $3,
Buffet.
$5, or the one buffet. Like I will go like this,
From
go
morning
come,
to
go
night.
run, I come back. You say, are you still in buffet? Yes, I just went to see my car.
So please, GoFundMe.com /Shore2019. Somebody read out the Zenith Bank account again. Let's make it do what it do.
100602387
10060238871
presidential
campaign.
Zenith
So
Bank.
we started off as a movement. We were presidential aspirants. We now have a presidential candidate.
And our own party.
This campaign will not fund itself. It will not run
There's
itself.
a donation of 10,000 from Library.
So now we need from 999 more people. We said 10,000 from 1,000 people, right?
Yes.
Only one person has given us 10,000 naira.
No.
So we need.
At
Is it
this
your-
point, at this point, we've reached over
I've
almost
written
35.
no. One person has given us 10,000 naira. Remaining 999 people to give us 10,000 naira so that we can hit our targets. Let's do it. We're gonna go offline in a few. In
15 minutes we'll be done.
Come on, 15 minutes. Let's see what we can do in 15 minutes. Can we get 15 payments of
In 15
10,000
minutes.
naira in
Let's
15
go.
minutes? Let's go. The countdown begins now. No time to
Calm
waste.
down.
Do it
15
for
donuts.
Do it for
15
Zainab.
donuts.
Do it. Dubai people, not just by sending WhatsApp messages.
15 donuts.
Let Zainab know that you want her to come to
Okay.
Dubai.
So there's a donut. There's a donation. Okay. 15 donuts. Keep going.
So we have
Okay, now Michael Wanguma just gave 10,000 naira.
Baga. So
Number one.
we
Number
now
one.
we have 14 more.
14
more to go before the countdown. Let's make it do what it
Come
do.
on. Zenith Bank
10,000
account number
naira
again.
is just $100. Give us the $100. We'll do the maths later.
You don't have it, so you can call somebody. If you can't make it, you can call somebody you know who has 10,000 naira.
So that's okay. So yeah, if you World Remit works, you can send money to Nigeria if you're abroad. If you're
And you
in
can do it on your
Nigeria,
Facebook page. Please donate 10,000 naira to
That is
Shore
all.
in another 15 to the campaign of
15
Shore in another
minutes.
15 minutes.
15 minutes. Let's
You know,
not just
let me go
talk.
to my Facebook page and call out my friends.
Yes. Oh yeah. Start to
friends,
embarrass
yeah.
them.
Ina Okopi Agu, please, I need 10,000 naira from you.
So that we don't just talk about it, we make a difference.
Okay, now Michael Wanguma.
Okay.
10,000.
He has donated 10,000.
We just read
out
out.
live videos. Today another 10,000. I never
Thank
We
received
just read it
special.
out. Thank you.
Oh,
so
we
much.
just shouted. Please give him his name. Okay now. What is his name, please?
Okay, now Wanguma.
Okay, now Michael.
Michael.
Michael Wanguma. Nwanne Wokem. Dalu so.
Oh.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. We appreciate
Where's
We
Zone?
appreciate every single penny. We are still waiting for 14 more people to give us
14
10,000
more. 14 minutes to go,
naira.
guys.
14 minutes to
Or
go.
we
We
won't go
can
home.
do this. We can make a difference. Let's stop complaining and start contributing.
I'm
How
looking for
about
some
we
of
do
friends,
that?
some of my friends I can call out on my Facebook page.
Embarrass.
Abdul Jimo is a friend of mine, lawyer. He used to live in London.
Adiola Sholabomi, I would like to donate $100. Let me have your USA account.
Boom!
If you
USA
have-
account.
If you have Zelle, you can use the email address donate@showre2019
Yes.
to transfer it to the Bank of America account.
If you
Donate at
have-
showre2019.org.
Donate at
Showre2019. That's a Zelle number.
.org.
Yeah.
That works for Zelle. That sends the money directly to the Bank of America bank account.
And the account number is 325-104-751-354. Again, 325-104-751-354.
So somebody will be typing that up in the comments as well. So you can donate directly into an American bank account, and that would be really helpful because it helps us with PayPal charges and GoFundMe interest rates that they debit from every payment. We're still
13
waiting
minutes
for
to go, 13 people to
14. Which kind?
Sheena.
She don't bring them.
No, I'll wait.
We're still waiting for 14 payments of 10,000 naira from 14 people before we can call it a night. Who's going to help us out with another payment of 10,000 naira? Let's do this, people.
To save
I
our
know-
faces, you better start
Yeah,
letting
so-
people in the house.
No,
No, with no. Okay.
Alright, 3.
Don't say my name. You give 50K.
50,000 naira. So you see, I've
People
got
are
you see, I've
donating,
got
but
used to help you people.
Zenith Bank
So
is
we've-
not. So
we've
what
now
we do is that if
400,000
okay,
naira.
what we'll do is if you donate 50,000,
That's for 5.
you donate
That's
for
for 5. That's
so
what I'm saying now. God
we
has
have,
helped
10 more
them to
people.
do the
we have
maths.
actually 9 more people.
9 more.
because-
9 more people.
9 more people.
Oh, yeah.
9 more people, and you have 10 minutes to do it.
So
10
9 more people.
9 more people give us 10,000 naira each. 10,000 naira, otherwise we are selling Zainab. No Dubai for Zainab. We are selling you to, what's the name of this place? Uzbekistan. Zainab, are you listening? We're selling you, if these people don't pay, I suggest you start rallying them.
Larry Oba is saying Zenith is the problem because the money is already in. So it seems people have donated.
We are going to keep going until we get there. If you've donated already on Zenith and we haven't said your name, please put your name on the Facebook live stream and we will give you a shout out and we'll match up the payments tomorrow.
Good evening, Mr. Shore. My name is Epedeme James. Can you please send the campaign posters to my email? I'll get my friends at Okota. It's sort of to help in printing. My
Fantastic.
email is
Thank you, thank you, thank you so
There
much.
is a question. Is this Showore's wife?
which one?
Actually, that's like the second or third time it's coming up.
They were.
That same person I sent the
No,
same question.
different person. Considering she was here yesterday and she's here.
And you didn't
Some
see
of
when
them-
she was doing her hand like this yesterday. You see ring for there.
Maybe you should introduce yourself.
Introduce yourself.
No, she's not my wife. She's one of our most valuable team members.
Yeah.
Tell them your
Action.
name. Tell them your name in the order it was received.
My name is Rachel. My name is Rachel Onomusipiasi. I am the head of PR and media for the Takeitback and African Action Congress.
Take it back!
Action!
When I am not writing to you people, I am here asking for 9 more payments of
Yes.
10,000 naira before.
So one person
11:30.
can pay all of it by saying
Yes,
90,000.
one person can just give us 90,000 so that we will put off all
We
these
have
cameras
exactly
and
10
go
minutes to
bed.
go.
For
Exactly.
Okwe Adewale Mike, I will credit 25,000 naira tomorrow and for Comrade Show.
Wow. That's, thank you, Swope.
Should we knock it off by 2 people?
Mike.
Yes, we'll knock that off by 2 people.
So 7 payments, 7
Like, 7
people
people
for
left.
10,000 naira, or one person give us 70,000 naira and shame the devil.
And we
And
can
let's
close.
go.
I never knew when you came to Milwaukee. I'm in Governor Scott Walker's campaign team here. If you need any platform here, contact me. My name is Joseph. Nigeria needs you
Fantastic.
more than ever. My prayers are they know
I
that
have
God
to
has
say,
just answered
you
their
guys
prayer.
are amazing. When you give cash, you are amazing. But when you give kind, tonight has blown my mind. Sound system, T-shirts, posters,
Yeah, we had a lot
banners,
of, yeah.
Prius
megaphones.
yesterday.
Sorry?
Someone was going to donate a prayer.
Someone's going to donate a Prius yesterday. We are still looking for 6 buses for the 6 zones in Nigeria because campaigns are going to start
very
in
soon. I want to get
earnest.
those buses
Okay.
ready.
And we're going
Okwe
to...
Offices
Adewale,
as well.
5K already.
5K already.
Bang, bang, bang.
So that knocks out one person because
Which
there's
kind?
25,000.
8 and a half.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
And then
okay.
5,000.
So that's 7, 6,
7.
6. We're looking for 6 more people.
6 more people.
Or 60,000 naira.
We have 8 minutes, 6 more people.
60,000 naira. Who can give me 50,000 one-off? So that we just look
50,000.
for 10,000.
Yeah.
If every
50,000.
50,000, who can give me 50,000? And then we can round it up. Let's come on, 50,000.
Mr. Bay.
Somebody should help us.
Let me
And
give us 50,000, Abby. Let me give us 50K.
50 euros.
Oh! Just walking now. Mr. Bero, give us 50,000 and we close.
David is sending us 50
50
euros now.
So that knocks out one person. So we're just looking for 50.
Godfrey Friday
1,000
donated $40. Can we
We're
convert
looking
that?
for 40,000 naira.
Naira.
We need 40,000 naira before we close. Who can help us with
That's
40,000 naira? I just need 2 people to give me 20,000 naira each. true to God, I'll go to my house. Just 20,000 naira
coming
for
to Los
two
Angeles,
people.
we need to do it big. Yes, one of these days, of course.
Absolutely.
So still from Dubai, this Zainab's
people. Zainab, talk to
They
hold
keep sending
conference call
credits,
now.
you know. But I'm just diverting the credit to my number.
If only they knew. 40,000 naira before we call it the end of
There's
the
another
day.
person here in need of posters. Template for posters.
We'll be getting the good evening.
Drop your
Yes.
email.
Yes, this person. I think this person is trying to donate, but they want to greet first.
40,000. 40,000.
Pablo
Escobar.
Pablo Emmanuel will be donating 100 euros
Wow.
tomorrow.
Boom.
Tomorrow.
I am looking for 30,000 naira. And then we're going to call it a
7
night.
minutes to go, guys.
30,000 naira.
Okay,
Who can help us?
okay. It has happened. So just Mona, just a clap, they go.
Take it back!
Action! Take it back!
Yes, just take your time. Let me look at this because I'm having network problems. Network, don't do me like that. Oh my God.
Now.
Dead now. Which one is
Zainab.
it?
Zainab.
Up to them now.
Tell them. So,
please.
Salama Chimaichi Osuji Allah donated 90,000. Thank you so much. At this stage, we have 6 more minutes to go.
6 more
And
minutes, we will still
we are
take
now
any
at
donation.
1,359,343 naira.
You guys are
6 kobo.
amazing.
6
Wait
kobo.
till-
Give a hand to
wait
Nigeria.
till-
Love you all! Thank you very much! God bless you!
That's amazing.
That's amazing.
I never actually thought. Yes, I'm actually sending 100k to
This
network.
is
Is
the
this my?
Salama.
No, this Adodo Marvel. Oh! Sorry.
So
Say my name.
there's another payment
Of
of
50,000. Stand.
a
Almost
100
come.
now.
No, it sent 50,000. It's network is a problem. Apparently, there's a network problem with Zenith Bank.
Sure. We have more money than that.
And do you know how many alert has been coming in? Then they fear now.
This is Lord Osa. 30k Friday done. Oh, okay. Say don't mention. I'm waiting to see you in London. Okay, I know.
How
you.
much was that?
30,000,
naira.
but on Friday. So that's a pledge. So we still have 5 minutes, and
Send
if
me
we can
postal
get
information. Another
30,000,
postal information.
Zainab, your
Yeah.
people. Another 30,000
Your
before we
WhatsApp
close.
number.
Oh yeah, what's
My WhatsApp number is 0818-823-7529. 0818-823-7529.
We have
If you are
4
doing it
minutes.
from outside, it's +234 818-823-7529.
4 minutes.
4 more minutes.
Abiodun Afolabi said he's donating 10,000 naira.
Woo! We're just looking for 20,000. One person give me 20,000 naira. What's happened?
So Salama is actually based
Is it
in
your calculator?
Salama is actually based in Australia.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
You know, what's
Oh yes, Adelaide.
Adelaide in Australia. Let me save your
Your
name.
WhatsApp number has been.
If you save 90,000, I would save her name too.
Oh, that will save you.
So, 20,000 naira, and then we can close this Facebook Live.
We have 3
This
minutes more.
Instagram Live.
Yes.
Thank you so much to everybody who has donated. For the people who gave cash, you guys are awesome. For the people who paid in kind, you guys are awesome. The printers, the t-shirts, the posters, all of you will get, everybody that drops their email addresses will get the PDF sent to them. Thank you for everything that you do. Do we
Pablo
have
Emmanuel is asking,
Escobar?
Can
Escobar.
I use Western Union money transfer?
Why
Yes.
not?
Zenith
Yeah.
Bank account.
Yes.
You can send Western Union to a bank account now. Yes, directly to the bank.
We have Kobe Olayinka, Babatunde Akorede. I'm donating another 10,000 naira now.
Thank you. So let's close the shop. Just one more
more.
10,000. Just in case the
3 minutes
network isn't
left.
working,
3
please
minutes
put it. Once you donate it, send your name or let us know on Facebook Live on either at Shore or at Shore 2019. We're also live on Instagram at Shore 2019 on Instagram.
Or Yellow Show.
Or Yellow Show is Yellow Show live as well. Nicey nice. Just 10,000 naira, and then we can
Instagram
call it.
people, no donation from Instagram. Only one.
Let's say data.
It's also possible that because it rained today.
Yes, there's a lot of. So
2 minutes.
please, if you donate, please just drop us a
11:28.
note. We would love to call you out. We'd love to
We
congratulate.
need a mobile number to complete the transaction. Can you
Yes.
pronounce
08
it?
is +234 818 823 7529.
Please write it. Someone please write
0818
it.
823 7529. That's the mobile number.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So we're going to be pinning that in other Facebook Live videos going forward. Can somebody help us with 10,000 naira so that our able president can go to bed? Because he's not going to sleep well if this money is not complete. That's the only problem we have now.
Yes, I will.
We have 1 minute, but can we make it 3 because of these people that are
3 minutes or 3 more payments of 10,000 naira?
We have 1 minute to go, but can we extend it to 3 minutes?
Okay, yeah, absolutely. We're gonna be here until we get 10,000 naira. Once you've donated it, please send us a message. Just in case the alert doesn't come through, we'll be more than happy to. Do you have the phone that gives the?
Yes, it's here. It's always beside me.
Zenith Bank, boom.
Oh,
Yeah.
something is coming.
What's in this space?
Zenith Bank is doing well now. So my name is Godfrey Friday. Who is going to be the vice president, male or female?
Let's check the Zenith
We'll check
Bank
the
and we'll
Zenith
get
Bank
right
and
back.
come back to you.
We'll come back.
Things have changed in Nigeria. There's male, female,
And every
other
other
person.
worldly.
Okay, Salama again donated another 20,000 naira.
Thank you.
Take it back.
That's right.
And in between, there is Zen O for 10,000.
Zeno has donated before.
Yes.
Zeno, thank you so
10,000
much.
naira. So the 10,000 naira you got.
He wants to donate the last 10K.
Who?
Not the one that you will now collect it back.
No. If Abe donates, that's my money. I don't want to. Don't play any games, man. I want to use Abu's money to do host Abu. I know they take that one.
So did we read that all? And I think there was a world remit as well.
Yes. No, it already transferred over to Zenith Bank.
That's it.
Oh yeah. So this is Honorable for Work with Mike. Can I call you? Yes, my brother. I met him years ago at the Federal College of Education Technical. He's made a lot of donations. He said he's going to make 25,000. Mike, feel free to call me.
So people are complaining that the interbank transfer is having problems. Please bear with them. Maybe Buhari gave them a call, but when it comes to
these guys will do anything. They can interfere with the thing just to make sure we don't raise money.
If we've not recognized your contributions, your donations tonight, either because we didn't get it, if it's stuck in the air, maybe due to the rain, maybe due to Buhari's shenanigans, we'll certainly do it tomorrow because we do want to appreciate each and every single one of you. We are so grateful because we couldn't do it without you. I think we've got another donation.
you send Jesus boy, I just donated 10K.
You are really a Jesus boy. You show for your body. Thank you so much. You guys took us to the limit and beyond.
John Desmond, I donated 20K to Zenith Bank, but it's still pending.
That is fine. Thank you so much, John Desmond. As soon as we see it, we will be calling out all these names.
Yes, we're running up now. It's 11:32. You've done fantastic and great towards us today. We want to appreciate you for your donations to us through cash and kind, and those of you people stay awake every night just so that they can be with us, so that they can hear us out and contribute, laugh with us, sometimes cry with us. You remember that day that we were tear gas, we were crying. Yes. So been a pleasure being on the couch with you tonight. And we'll resume our action tomorrow again, but without a very important personality. Tomorrow she's going back. Tomorrow. Gbeji will be traveling back to London tomorrow, but you know, we promise that we'll bring her back as soon as possible.
Take her
Yes,
back.
we'll take you back.
It's such a pleasure
Zainab will still be
meeting
here.
on. Yeah, Zainab, Dubai will not be lonely.
Yes. Brother who was trying to buy Zainab, thank you.
Thank
very
you.
much.
Where is the
Thank you
credit?
for,
'Cause this one-
thank you for teaching us another trick.
This one, did you notice that when we didn't give him the number, we didn't see credits, we
Of
didn't
course,
see
sir.
brother.
I gave
Brother,
them,
is
I
it like
gave,
that?
I gave them my number. No credit came.
Adiola, do we have more donations?
David Balogun, my wife just sent 50 euros.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
See, Aliu, I just donated 10K to Zenith Bank.
God bless you. Thank you so
Hannah
much.
Folorenshaw.
Thank you so much.
Oh, something
Yemisi,
came from Zenith.
Sashana.
Don't let us go without reading the last two. Maybe Zenith Bank is finally released.
Oh.
Accurate, Babatunde Accurate Muritala 10,000 naira.
I think this is the second time.
Yes, Folkwell Michael 5,000 naira.
Thank you.
Adeyemi Johnson Bamitale 1,000 naira.
Thank you.
Akinloton Oluwaseun Jokota
10,000 naira. Thank you.
They started releasing it now.
Yeah, they're all coming out.
Salam Lekon 20,000 naira. Obalari Bowale 10,000 naira. So we had like about 5 transactions that
I
were
just came
hanging.
in all at the same time.
Thank you.
All right,
Thank
people.
you all.
But before
night.
you go, let's make the last announcement. So we're right now at 445,348 naira 6 kobo.
6 kobo.
Yes. Take it back. AC.
Take it back.
Is it 10 o'clock?
Same time.
Same time, same
9:30.
place,
Same couch.
same
No,
couch.
9:30 tomorrow.
It's
9:30.
9:30 tomorrow, so we're starting at
So
getting
nothing
earlier.
stops you from keeping your donations coming in. When we
Absolutely.
resume tomorrow, we'll read out your donations loud and clear to everyone. Thank you so much. We'll be on Cool FM, 11 a.m. tomorrow.
Absolutely.
And our people will be in Ijebu-Ode at Lagos
bus
Garage
stop. Lagos Garage.
to do
At
our
noon.
grassroots mobilization. There will be somewhere also in Ogun State, in Akute. And, you know, let's just say we're having a good time doing this. But I tell you, it's tough. But this is what we can do, and we'll definitely defeat the old guys. It's going to happen, and it will happen in our lifetime. This country, Nigeria, will be great.
We'll be liberated.
It will be great in our lifetime, and it will be great without the Atikus and the Babangidas and the Buharis and the Obasanjos and all of the people that have been standing in the way of our progress. All right, I'll see you guys in my dreams.
Take it back.
Action.
All of you who follow me,
Take it back.
There are cuckoo plenty.
Yes.
Witches and wizards.
Yes. So.